Member for Waterloo.
Thank you very much, Mr. Speaker. My question is for the Deputy Premier. In August alone, Ontario lost over 80,000 jobs, and there was a troubling increase, particularly in youth unemployment. Ontario's youth unemployment rate increased last month and is persistently higher than anywhere else in the country. For young people in Niagara West, in Durham, in Waterloo, in Scarborough, this is incredibly alarming for youth in this province. But instead, this government has spent a majority of their time really fixated on Toronto City Council. Why does the Deputy Premier believe Toronto's municipal election is more important than creating more jobs and opportunities for youth in this province?
Deputy Premier.
To the Minister of Municipal Affairs and Housing.
Mr. Municipal Affairs and Housing.
Speaker, I want to thank the member for the question. It was very clear during the election that our government was committed to providing an efficient and effective level of government services. We talked about reducing the size and cost of government almost every day during the campaign, and as well, we've put some of our promises into practice. As was stated by the President of the Treasury Board and the Minister of Finance, we've commissioned the Commission of Inquiry, we began the line-by-line review, but today was particularly important, Speaker, because it really, the decision today really validated what we wanted in terms of an efficient and effective council with the citizens of Toronto, and I'm pleased to talk more about that in the supplementary.
Supplementary.
Thank you very much, Mr. Speaker. Well, so far, the only people who are getting more work in this province are the lawyers fighting this government. Young people in Ontario, they know that they can't count on this government for a fair wage of $15 an hour. But since becoming government, there has been no action, no plan, no strategy to create more jobs and opportunity for youth. In fact, they seem very content to double down on precarious part-time contract work, particularly for youth in this province. The Premier has shown us all that his priorities are their priorities, but not the priorities of the people of this province, and that the government is not willing to use their time or resources to help young people in this province reach their potential. These are backward priorities, Mr. Speaker. The people of this province, the youth of this province, deserve better. When is this government going to take action to help our young people build a good life here in the province of Ontario?
Minister. Again, Speaker, I want to thank the member for the question. You know, I want to make it very clear about our government's priorities. Our Premier and our Minister of Economic Development, Job Creation and Trade are in Washington today to stand up for jobs. They're standing up for jobs in the steel industry, in automotive and in agriculture. The Premier made it very clear yesterday at the International Ploughing Match and Rural Expo that our government is committed to ensuring that jobs will be created in this community, and that's exactly why they're in Washington today, standing up for jobs, standing up for Ontario, working with the federal government. That's the difference between our government and the Democrats.